三蔥豬扒, braised pork chop with onions and beer. Hi friends, today I'm challenging myself to create the most delicious pork chop braised with 3 types of onions and beer recipe that you have ever tasted. The most important part in today's cooking is the marination of pork chop, so please pay attention. For pork chops, Chinese like to choose the loins part, which can be too chewy and rubbery if overcooked. Rinse and wash pork loins and drain out water from pork loins. And the ingredients for today's cooking are pork loins, scallion, ginger, leek, which is a member of the onion family, onion, 1 medium egg, beer. Yeast in the beer will be able to tenderize pork loin. Hoisin sauce, rock sugar. After draining water out from pork loins, I used the back of the knife to hammer on pork loin, but not to cut into the meat. The purpose of this hammering is to soften fiber of pork loins and to enable pork loins to absorb more seasoning from the marination. After hammering the surface of both sides of pork loins will become almost double in size. Cut ginger into slices and cut scallion into pieces, then add them into a large bowl for use later. Then add around 7 to 8 tablespoons of water into scallion and ginger. Then squeeze scallion and ginger with hands to break them into pieces. This process will enable the aroma of ginger and scallion to be released into water. Squeezing ginger and scallion will take around 3 to 4 minutes until water becomes yellow and green in color. Then add in pork loins and massage pork loins with ginger and scallion until all the liquid being absorbed by pork loins. Then add in 2 tablespoons of soy sauce for umami flavor and mix well soy sauce with pork loins. Then add in half teaspoon of sugar. Sugar will somehow bring out the savory flavor. Add in 2 teaspoons of oyster sauce. The flavor of oyster sauce is another dimension of umami flavor. Then I add in 1 tablespoon of Shaoxing wine. Shaoxing wine will cover up all the gamey or unpleasant smell of the pork loins. Add in 3 teaspoons of cornstarch and 1 egg. Cornstarch will bind all the seasoning together and egg will make the pork loins more tender. Mix well all the ingredients together and marinate in refrigerator for 2 hours. Then cut bok choy veggie into small pieces to make Shanghainese rice. Cut onion into half and followed by cut onion into slices. Separate each layer of onions. Cut leek into 4 pieces. Then cut each piece of leek into half for use later. Cut ginger into slices. In a hot pan, add in 1 tablespoon of cooking oil to fry eggs. for I like fried eggs with my pork chop. Remove pork chop from refrigerator 30 minutes before cooking to rest in the room temperature first, and remove all the scallion and ginger that's sticking onto pork chop, as we are going to fry pork chop. I add in 2 to 3 teaspoons of cornstarch onto pork chop and getting ready for pan frying. In a hot pan, add in 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. Then add in pork chop into the pan and let's fry pork chop with medium heat. Fry pork chops until golden brown, but not required to cook pork chop completely, as we are going to braise the pork chop later. Now, let's move into braising pork chop by stir-frying ginger first. Stir-fry ginger slices until full of fragrance and golden brown. When ginger is golden brown, add in pieces of onion. Vice versa, fry onion until golden brown and full of fragrance. Stir-frying onion and ginger with medium-high heat. Wow, the aroma of ginger and onion fill up the kitchen. I set aside some of the stir-fry onion for garnishing later. Let's add in leek and scallion and stir-fry together. Add in 2 tablespoons of Shaoxing wine for aroma. I transfer all the stir-fry ingredients to a pot and I add in all the pork chop, getting ready for the simmering process. Then I add in beer as a liquid into the pork chop. The yeast in the beer will tenderize the pork chop. Add in 1 tablespoon of hoisin sauce and 1 tablespoon of soy sauce for flavor and 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce for coloring and rock sugar. Don't forget to add 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce for umami flavor. I add in fried egg on top of pork chop. Close lid of the pot and simmer pork chops for 20 minutes with medium-low heat. While pork chops is simmering, let's stir-fry bok choy veggie. Add in the stem of the veggie into the hot pan with oil. Fry veggie with medium heat until veggie is soft. Then add in drizzle of salt as base flavor. Add in the bok choy veggie leaf and stir fry for 1 to 2 minutes more until veggie leaves is wilted and soft. Then I add in hot steamed rice and turn off the heat. Mix well the rice and the veggie until well combined. When rice is well combined with veggie, transfer rice with veggie to a bowl for serving. Finally, let's check on pork chop and add in 1 tablespoon of black Chinese vinegar. Let's transfer pork chop to a plate for serving. Pork chop braised with onion and scallion is ready now. Don't forget fried eggs. Fried eggs has absorbed all the flavor from the sauce. Now, let's increase the heat to high heat to reduce the sauce of the pork chop into half portion. I add in the reduced sauce onto the pork chop. Flavor bursting braised pork chop is ready now. This braised pork chop with onions and scallion is tender and juicy and full of aroma. It is super delicious. The yeast from the beer is working really well in tenderizing the pork chop while maintaining the juiciness of the pork chop. Here is my recipe for today's cooking. Let's give it a try. Thank you for watching, friends. See you again in our next video. If you enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe. Your likes and your subscription are our motivation to keep on posting new videos. Please leave us comments and share these videos with friends. Don't forget to view my other cooking videos for cooking ideas and inspiration. Bye-bye. Some scallion, some ginger, some of the sauce. Wow. Wow. With the beer, huh?